So who will cry when you die? Have you ever thought of this question? Now this is very interesting that Robin Sharma writes about in his book called Who Will Cry When You Die. In this book, I'm going to give you the various or the necessary tips about life that you need to know as every individual living on this earth. So let's go into the books and see what the author Robin Sharma talks about. Some of the interesting points that Robin Sharma states in this book is the fact that you should discover your calling. And he talks about the fact that when you were born into this world, you were crying and people were rejoicing. So therefore, when you die, you must be rejoicing whilst people on earth will be crying. And that is the point that you as an individual, you should know the most important things of life, the things that matters in this life, and you should not lose touch with humanity, and you should not lose touch with your purpose. Now, Robin Sharma talks about the fact that life is such that if you don't act on life, life has a habit of acting on you. So, for instance, the days slip into weeks, the weeks slips into months, the months slips into years, and pretty soon it's all over, and then our hearts are filled with regret and over the life that we could never live. So it is very important that as every individual, you need to discover your calling. You need to know the talents that is in you so that you can develop them and live a life of purpose. So this is what Robin Sharma advises us on. Another important life lesson that Robin Sharma talks about in his book is the fact that we should be kind to strangers every day. And he says that we should learn how to be kind to each other. And therefore, any person who comes into your life has a story to tell and a moment to share with you. So therefore, as every individual, you must learn to be kind. Now, in this book, Robin Sharma talks about the fact that we should develop an honest philosophy since we live in a world of broken promises. We live in a world where we as individuals do not fulfill our promises to people. We promise people that we will call them and then we never return their calls. We promise people that we will message them and we never message them. So the fact is that he says we should develop an honest, philosophy in the sense that if you cannot do something for someone, you just have to be honest with the person. And if you also say you can do it, then you must honor your word. So as a very important subject matter, if you want to be remembered or you want people to cry when you die, you must have an honest philosophy as an individual. So again, Robin Sharma also talks about a very important subject area, and he talks about the fact that we should be able to take more risk as individuals. So he says that at a point in time in your life, it will not be the risk that you took which you regret of, but the risk and the fears and the opportunities which you did not take advantage of, in which you regret. So it is very important that as every individual living on earth today, you must be ready to take task. You must be ready to take risk, which you can explore. So as one great philosopher once said that, fortune is not on the side of the faint-hearted. And to live your life to the fullest, you must start taking more risk and doing the things you fear. So again, you must also get good at being uncomfortable and stop living the life where you want to have always the path of least resistance. Another interesting point that Robin Sharma raises is that we should bless our monies. And he's talked about the fact that the hand that gives is the hand that gathers. So the point is, every money that you send out, you must bless it. Every money which is coming from your pocket or going out from your pocket to somebody out there, you must bless the money. If it's to feed the hungry or to clothe the naked, you should bless it. That when this money goes out to people or to the world, it should come back to you in multiple folds or in a million fold. That is how you bless your money. So don't take this lightly. Take it very serious. That anytime you take a money or your money out, you must bless your money so that it comes back to you in multiple folds. For the hand that giveth is the hand that gathers. Now, Robin Sharma also gives us very important advice. He says that we should always carry a book with us. And he says, according to the US News and World Report. It says that we spent 8 months, trying to opening a junk mail, 2 years unsuccessfully replying or responding to text messages and phone calls, and 5 years standing in line. So given this startling fact, it's very important that you have to carry a book with you wherever you go. And whilst others are busy waiting in line, you are busy feeding yourself with information, very rich information that is going to guide you in your life. So it is very important that as every individual, you must always carry a book with you wherever you go. If you have not read today, you have not really lived. The deep reading allows you to connect to the world's most creative, intelligent, and most inspiring people on earth. So it is very important that you stick to reading and you indulge yourself in books which you are going to get great ideas to shape and transform the life that you want in this journey. Another important life lesson that Robin Sharma talks about in this book is the fact that we should get good at asking. And he talks about the fact that, like the Chinese proverb says, he who asks may be a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask may be a fool for his lifetime. So it is very important that you and I get good at asking, and the more we ask, the more we get. So success is just about numbers. It's a continuous practice. And if you want to get good at asking, then it means that you must be good at practicing how to ask. So it is very important. Get good at asking. Now it may interest you that he talks about in this book that you shouldn't pick the phone anytime it rings. So the fact is that he says the phone is there for our convenience, not for the convenience of the callers. So sometimes we are rushing to pick calls as if we are going to fight fire, or we are fire alarm fighters. And the point is that each and every time you must have control over the phone, not somebody calling who is going to have the control over the phone. So these are some of the very important stuff which are encountered in the book. There are more to it, so that is why I've shared some excerpts with you. You can get copies of it and read for yourself. They are very interesting life lessons that you can read, and when you apply them to your life, it will help reshape or shape your life to become the better person that you want to be. So it's a very good book, Robin Sharma, Who Will Cry When You Die. So thank you for taking time to watch this video and learning from it. Please subscribe to my channel, King Obed. Subscribe to the channel, and let's continue to build ourselves together to become the better version of ourselves. So stay tuned for more videos on the books as I'll delve deeper into most of the books that I read. Thank you very much. Bye bye.